Today I'm going to make a shelf like I've seen on some of these other Transit Connects. It goes from that shelf that's already existing across the front above the windshield and extends that shelf back to the front of the sliding door. So that'll give me about 18 extra inches of shelving back in over the head of the seats, and then it's about 47 inches across. So that's going to be a lot of storage area. It's not going to be for heavy items because that shelf right there is just for lightweight stuff, but that'll add a lot of extra storage above the seats. And I'm going to make it out of some lightweight 3/16 inch plywood. Here's what the shelf looks like. It's 74 long by 20 deep. That's inches. And then I got more of this, oh, I forget what it's called. These furring strips, just to give it some extra support. One across, all the way across the front, and then three, one on each end and one in the middle. And then on the edges I've got them rounded, and then I got a little notch cut right there on both sides. And that's going to fit into that plastic tray that's already existing in the van. So let me throw it in there and I'll show you what it looks like. I still need to come up with a way to fasten the back, and I've got a few ideas, but I just haven't got that done yet. So here's how it connects inside. That lip fits over the edge, and that little notch fits right over the existing plastic. So it's got about a 1-inch overhang under the other shelf. And then back here I need to come up with the plan. I'm going to somehow make a hook so it hooks to the top of this piece of plastic so I can easily remove it. Maybe just a hook or something so it hangs on there. But yeah, that's going to add a lot of extra storage. And then these dividers will kind of help keep things from sliding out the back, sliding all the way across with that center one there. And there's still plenty of headroom even with that in place. So far though, until I get the edges connected, that's how it's going to go. Just like that. And it only weighs a few pounds. It's real lightweight. So here's my mounting system for that shelf. Yes, a couple more of those little brackets I make. A couple small holes drilled in it to run some 550 paracord through there. And then it's kind of tricky, but got the loop measurement in the proper location, or the proper length. And then let me put them on and I'll show you how they work. Try to show you this one hand. I don't know if I can do it or not, but this is the corner of the shelf. I put these blocks on here and a couple of screws sticking out from the shelf just a little bit. So you got that curved edge lip on it there. And then I take my bracket with the knots on the top, and it slides down behind the plastic like that. And then I pull the paracord, and on the bottom it hooks around both of those screws. And I got it pretty tight. It's going to take 2 hands to connect it. Let me do that and I'll show you in a second. There we go. I got this side a little bit tight. Boy, it took both hands and little tugging and pulling on it. But so I got 2 strands of the 550 paracord, way stronger than the shelf, and then that bracket tucked down behind the trim holding the edge. Same thing on this side. And that's holding my shelf up there. So that's what it looks like. And that's the extra space I have for that shelf, or for storage. Now it's not a real heavy duty storage, but heck, I could probably put 10-20 pounds up there and have it still be okay. Plus I got the original storage that's still up there in the front, and I can easily pull it out. But for now it's pretty solid with those little cuts. That one's not quite lined up. Yeah, I guess it is. There we go. And then one over on this side. And when you have stuff on the shelf, it'll keep it pushed down where it needs to stay. But yeah, that'll work out pretty good. Hanging up above the seats there. And heck, here's the headrest, so the top of my head's about here. Still have 5 or 6 inches. I'm pretty short of headroom. Just as much clearance, actually another 2 inches of clearance from the original shelf, so it should work out pretty good, I think, for extra storage. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Well, that's it for that one. I'm still waiting on parts to put that box together. I'll probably get a couple of things tomorrow, and then maybe trickle in through the course of the next week, just based on when I ordered the parts. But excited to get that going and get it done. That's going to be a pretty big project, but we'll get it done. Hope you're all doing well. We'll see you on the next one.